Reality slips far away, fiction comes alive, we start to play. Hope is no more behind the closed door as we drift away from where we were before. Hope and hopelessness become one, it's all meaningless, we've already begun. Yup, we are all one and the same, never opposites, we play the same game. So I listen to the world and right from wrong, stay focused so I can stay strong. If you ever wonder why I'm trapped inside, it's probably just because I told a pack of lies. Maybe a dream, maybe it was pride, maybe for myself I often wonder why. Until our very last breath, we're running after life, trying to beat death.
Walking in line between hope and despair, running from the truth, but it's already here. Told so many lies, I don't know if they can find me. Only one life to live, so choose wisely. Heads or tails, they even know beside your horn. Doesn't really matter if it's on the same point. If you wanna achieve, you gotta believe the time right now. There's the door, is the key.
Chase the pain, don't let it fade away. There's a ray of hope beyond despair. Move on, look on the truth in this world.
Only one life to live, so choose wisely.
Let the world come, you should find a solution. Beat the twisted evil face. Just do it, go for it.
Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
Huh?
Then what is it?
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out.
Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard.
What are you?
And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki. I always get so embarrassed introducing myself.
that voice, the tone, and everything.
It's Chihiro.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself.
AI program?
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design.
A support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers.
If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people.
And that is why it is called alter ego? A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego.
Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
But you know, all this about master and whatnot? Yes. I believe I'm on fire.
I thought you were only into 2D.
This is the most excellent 2D possible.
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
That aspect?
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Kyoko typed away rhythmically.
How much do you know about what's going on?
Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know things have become very grave.
Kyoko immediately shot out another question.
Why are you here?
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought. But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school.
While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question.
How much longer until everything's unlocked?
It's gonna be a while. But I'm definitely gonna do it. So you can just leave it to me.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload.
Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death.
Once again, Kyoko typed quickly.
Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
Don't worry. I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help really loud.
It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern.
Huh? Why?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing.
Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that.
Then, what can we do?
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But if you leave your door open all night, then...
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know. But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you.
There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him. But is Master...
For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct.
Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So, I was prepared for this moment.
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her.
I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self.
It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Are you sure about that?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something.
And then Kyoko types one last sentence.
I'll come back later.
Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye.
The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming? Or could he have actually been worried about us? What's wrong, Hiro?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access.
That's way too dangerous! The mastermind would find out in no time!
Oh yeah, true.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished.
This feels like a detour more than anything, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
So, should we get going?
Indeed.
Goodbye! We'll be back, I promise.
Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
Okay.
And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue.
Da 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 da. Hina has gained enough experience to level up. So, what was this awesome something?
Monokuma.
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen?
No, nothing in particular.
Oh, keeping secrets. No fair! I demand an exclusive interview.
Denied! Denied! Super denied!
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Do it? You mean like, do it?
Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
Ew, gross! You said do it!
What? You said it first!
We were just thinking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go in first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Ah, jeez. What are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square.
Well, ladies, shall we go?
Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Nuts and damn it! We totally lost! Another day without getting to take my very first bath here!
Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow.
Okay, so, should we head back to the dining hall now?
Whoa, hold on! Something strange here. Very strange.
Strange? What do you mean?
What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek.
Huh?
That's... You're absolutely right!
I thought you were all about the 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal settings to a man's fantasy.
I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said? Or just quietly go back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall.
What?
But what about your man's fantasy?
I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes, or your dreams of adventure, or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
I see. I can't even describe my bit of disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours.
We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
Fantasy. Fantasy. My fantasy.
So I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure.
Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
Ah, man, what a nice bath.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but
Sorry, no time for that.
that's what I figured.
Huh?
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long.
You're all so terrible to me. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all.
Presents?
Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym, where the presents await. No questions, no dilly-dallying. Gonna move on and everything will become clear.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Again. I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me neither. I'm totally traumatized.
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we just have to endure it, come what may.
With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym. But when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead.
Byakuya? Did you get here early?
Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot.
Same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand...
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh?
I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self.
So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix.
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus.
So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
Which means...
it looks like everyone's here. So then, let's get started.
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the wood shift annoying to get you all moving. But sometimes, you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt. So without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky students make it out of your life. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smuckaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow. Am I right?
So that's the motive you prepared, is it? $10 million is...
It's not nearly enough.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world.
But there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life.
You could say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. For serious.
Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends.
Come on, stop trying to act so tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life.
Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money.
There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right?
Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard.
Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems.
Personally, I've earned over $1 million for my gambling effort. My life is comfortable.
Hifumi, what about you?
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough money to buy my comics and DVDs.
Then...
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly.
Ugly?
Don't worry. Either way, whatever is going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game.
Ahem. This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon, the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey.
Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms. And don't think about the whole money thing. Got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Sokka? Right.
As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that. deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time, about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure.
Whoa, hey, you made it this far, huh? Which video should you watch next, you ask? Well, let's see what my crystal ball foretells. Whoa, it worked! I mean, of course it worked. It's definitely legit. That'll be 100,000 yen for the recommendation.